Hi children, in this video we are going to discuss worksheet 2 problems. In that previous video we discussed worksheet 1 problems, no? So here worksheet 2 problems, I thought that you all completed worksheet 1. Now come to the worksheet 2. The first problem is 1225 plants. Okay, 1225 plants are to be planted in a garden. See here, 125 plants are to be planted in a garden in such a way that each row contains as many plants as the number of rows. As many plants as the number of rows. Then the number of plants in each row. So what is the meaning of that question? Once again say that 1225 plants are to be planted in a garden. For example, take this is a garden. Okay, in such a way that each row contains as many plants as the number of rows, which means here number of rows means horizontal lines only, no? So number of rows is equals to number of plants, they are saying. Number of rows is equals to number of plants in a row, they are saying. What is that? Each row contains as many plants as the number of rows, they are saying. For example, here 4 lines there. So here 4 plants are there in each row. That is the meaning of that question. Okay. So number of rows is equal to number of plants in a row. Okay, did you understand that? Here, for example, I taken 4 rows are there. In that each row 4 plants are there. So which means here 4, and here also 4. So number of rows is equal to number of plants planted in each row. Okay, so that is the meaning of that question. Now how many plants are there in all? How many plants are there in all? So here 4 I taken, just observe that 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. In every row we are having here 4 plants. So we will calculate this one as 4 rows. Each row is having that 4. So we will write this one as a 4 into 4 only, no? Okay, so number of rows is equals to number of that plants planted in each row. We will calculate this one as a 4 into 4. We will get this one as a 4 4s 16. Now calculate this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. So 16 plants are there here. For example, I taken here. Okay, this is the example. So by using the same condition apply here, they are saying that 1225 plants are there in all. So this number they are saying, which means a square number they are saying, we need to find that square root. We need to find that square root, which means the number of rows and number of plants planted in each row we need to find out. Okay, so that is the meaning of that question. So see here 1225. So take that a prime factorization. Okay, so this is divides with 5, no? Why? Because this number is having 5 in its units place. So 5 2s 10, and here 22, 5 4s 20, 5 5s 25. Okay, so 5 245s 1225. Next one 5 4s 20, next 5 9s 45. Clear? What is that? 5 4s 20, 5 9s 45. Next, this number divides with 7. So 7 7s 49. Next 7 1s 7. Is it clear? So here 5 square and 7 square. So we can write this one as a 5 square into 7 square. So which is the square root of 1225. 1225. So apply that square root to that numbers to that prime factorization. Square root of 5 square into 7 square. We can write this one as square root of 5 square into square root of 7 square. So square and root gets cancelled. Here square and root gets cancelled. So we are having this one as a 5 into 7, which is equals to 35. So 35 is the square root of 1225. So which option is correct here? Yes, that is option C, 35 is correct. Okay, next come to that next question. By multiplying with which of the following numbers does the product of 8 into 9 into 10 into 11 into 12 becomes a perfect square? Already we discussed this type of questions, not type of question, this type of example I given in that video when I am explaining that square roots. Okay, so see here, 8 into 9 into 10 into 11 into 12. Clear? So which number we have to multiply to this number, we will get that number as a perfect square. So how we can say that the given number is a perfect square? I told you that the powers of that numbers, the powers of the prime should be even, then only we can group that as pairs. Okay, so here 8 we can write it as 2 cube, yes or no? Next 9 we can write it as 3 square. Next 10 we can write it as 2 into 5. Next 11, that is a prime number, so write it as it is. Next 12 we can write it as 2 square. 2 square means 4 into 3. Shall we write like that? Okay, again we can write this one as 2 into 6. 6 again write it as 2 into 3. So 2 into 2 is equals to 4, no? So directly I taken this one as 2 square into 3. Okay, so next one, now see that here 2 cube, 2 square. So how we can write this one? 2 power 3 and here nothing is there means 1. So plus 1 and here 2 times. So plus 2. Why I added these all powers means this one we will learn in that last and exponents concept, that is a power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. Okay, we will read about this one in exponents and in the powers, in that concept we will learn this last. Okay, so 2 completed. Now come to that 3 into 3 power, here 2 is there. Next here 3 power 1 is there. So 2 plus 1. Is it clear? Next into 3 completed. Now 5. 5 power nothing is there, so that is 5 power 1 and here 11 power 1. Now observe that 2 power 3 plus 1 is equals to 4, 4 plus 2 is equals to 6. Clear? Into 3 power 2 plus 1 is equals to 3 into 5 power 1 into 11 power 1. What I told you that to make that given number as a perfect square, each and every prime number powers should be even. So here when you observe these all numbers, this is having that even number as a power, so this is okay. What about the remaining ones? These all are having that powers, odd powers only, no? So we can write this one as 3 square into 3. Shall we write like that? 3 square into 3. So 3 square is also a perfect square. So leave that. Now the leftover ones, 3 into 5 into 11. 3 into 5 into 11. So now here 3 5s 15 into 11. Okay, 11 5s 55. 11 months 11 plus 5 is equals to 165. Why madam we need to take the product of the leftover ones? Why? Because if you multiply, here we are having that 3 into 5 into 11, only one, it's a power as 1 only, no? To make this one as a pair, we need to multiply. Here 3 only one time is there. If you multiply one more time, then what you will get here? 3, if you multiply 3 one more time, then here 1 plus 1 is equals to 2 only, no? Okay, next here 5 only one time is there. If you multiply one more time, then what you will get here? Next, and in the same way 11 also multiply one more time. Now this one become as 3 power 1, 3 power 1. So 3 power 1 plus 1 into 5 power 1 plus 1 into 11 power 1 plus 1. Is it clear? Now here 3 square into 5 square into 11 square. Once observe that. Now these all numbers having that even numbers as that powers, no? Okay, even number whatever it may be, but that numbers are having that even powers only, no? Now we can say that we are talking about that squares, so it's a power maximum equals to 2, that is better. Okay, here 2 power 6 is there. We can write this one as 2 square, 2 square, 2 square. Shall we write like that? Okay, now by which number we have to multiply this number, this total one? We will get that number as a perfect square. So by which number we multiplied here? This numbers only, no? 3 into 5 into 11. That's why its a product is equals to 165. So by which number we have to multiply means 165. Is it clear? So this is that second problem. Option C is that correct answer. Now we will see that the next one, third one. By adding which of the following numbers does the product of, this is also just like the previous one only. But here they are asking that which number we need to add. Which number we need to add, they are asking. Previous one, which number we have to multiply, means that is very easy only. Okay, but here to add, how is it possible? So just simple trick, no need to take that. You may get the worry, madam, is it possible to take that 15, 16, 17, 18 multiple? It will take more time. Then how we will do that? So in that examination point of view, I am saying that here, just take the product of units digits. Take the product of units place digits. Product of units digits or units place digits. Okay, take its product. So here 5 into 6 into 7 into 8. It's units place only. So 5 into 6 is equals to 30. 5 into 6 is equals to 30. Here we have to say that only units place digit. So that's why again we are having here 2 digits place, no? So that's why again take that only units place digit, that is 0. 0 into 7 is equals to 0. Now again 0 into 8 is equals to 0. Is it clear? So whatever it may be, in that multiplication, in its units place, which digit you will get here, some numbers, which numbers are there, whatever it may be, but its units place digit is 0 only. Its units place digit is 0. Okay, now what they are asking, which number we need to add to this number, we will get that number as a perfect square. Okay, so come to that options. When you observe the options, here 3, 8, 2, 1. 3, 8, 2, 1. Okay, so here 3, 8, 2, 1, just you have to observe that what is the property of a square. First property we discussed. If that number is a perfect square, that number never ends in 2, 3, 7, 8. Clear? 3 options we can eliminate. That number never ends in 2, 3, 7, 8. 7 not there, so that is 8. Okay, so which option is there? Only 1 is there. So if you add 1 to this number, you will get something here, but that number is ending with 1. Okay, so perfect square ends with 1 or not? Ending with 1 only, no? So you can add that the number that is 1. So which options? These all options we can eliminate, no, here. So which option is correct? Option D is correct. Okay, so this is in the examination point of view I am saying. So just you try this one. Take the product of 15 into 16 into 17 into 18. You will get one of the number, no? So to that number, take that long division method. You will get some quotient, as well as you will get that remainder also. Okay, by seeing that remainder, you can conclude that which number you can add. Okay, so here answer is option D. Next one. Here, A's age is square of his daughter's age. A's age is square of daughter's age. If the sum of their ages is 72, then A's age is they are asking. So let A's daughter age we have to take. Why? Because A's age comparing with her daughter. Comparing with her daughter. That's why, sorry, compare square of his daughter. His daughter says means A is here male, no? So here A is the father of that some X. So A's daughter is B some X. Okay, now A's age is what they are asking according to that question. According to that question, age is x square. Okay, double of that, sorry, not double of that, it's a square. For example, here daughter's age is x, then her father's age is x square. Square of her is, no? So that's why. Now what they are asking, sum of their races, and also given that sum of their races means x square plus x is equals to 72. X square plus x is equals to 72. Now x square plus x minus 72 is equals to 0. Here you can observe that one of the equation, but still we didn't discuss about that equations. No, in that next concept we can observe that equations, we will discuss about that. So here equations there, this equation is called quadratic equation. So without knowing about that quadratic equation, here I can't say that what is the process this one. So that's why come to this question only I am saying that just estimation method I will tell you. Okay, after completion of that quadratic equations I will tell you this question one more in that chapter. Okay, so that's why here this concept not completed, that's why I'm going to explain you in that estimation method, that is x square plus x is equals to 72. So first take that total sum as 72, just take that nearest square of 72, and that is must be less than 72. Nearest square of 72 and that must be less than 72. So what is that? 72 before which number is there? 64 is that nearest square, no? 8 8 is 64. Next 9 9 is 81. 9 9 is 81, 8 8 is 64. Which one is that nearest square and that must be less than that given number? Which one we can take now? Yes, that is 64. Okay, now here 72 minus 64. How much you will get here? 72 minus 64, that is 8 only, no? Okay, now we can observe here the daughter's age is 8 and her father's age is 8 square. So 8 square is equals to 64. Is it satisfying or not here? That is satisfying, no? Is there any other possibility to get like that 72? Okay, square of that number, and in the same way they are saying that square and the sum of their ages is equals to 72. So is there any other possibility? Here 49 is there, next one. 49 means 7 square. So 49, that is the square of, its square root is 7. So if you add that 7 to this number, if you add 7 to this number, why? Because this is the age of his daughter, 7. So its square is 49. So if you add these two numbers, what you will get here? 56. 56 not equals to 72. So not satisfying this one. So leave that. Next 81. 81 is more than 72. So leave that. Next 36. So you can take that 36 is the age of some person. So 36 into 36 means you will get more. So you have to take its square root only, that is 6. So 36 plus 6 is equals to 42. It is not equals to 72. Is it clear? So which option is correct now? Yes, that is 64. Only one exists here, that is 64. Okay, by using quadratic equations, by taking the roots of this equation also, we can say that what is the age. Okay, that one we will discuss later in that next chapter. Okay, so the next one is the square root of 0.549081. Okay, which means the square root of a decimal number. So what is that given decimal number? 0.549081. So its square root is, what is the first step we have to do? That is, from that right side onwards we have to group them as pairs. Completed? What is the second step? We need to take that the nearest square value of that, the first digit or the first number, right? So here 0 is there. So 0 into how much is equals to 0? So here 0 and here 0. So we will get it as 0. So now we need to take it as, so next 54, keep that point. 0 after point is there, no? That's why keep that point. Next, here onwards a number is there. That's why we need to take the nearest square of 54. Nearest square of 54. What is that? That is 49. 7 7's 49. Okay, so its difference is equals to 54 minus 49. That is 5. Okay, next bring down that next two numbers, that is 590. Is it clear? Next, we have to take the double of 7. Double of 7 is 14. Double of 7 is 14. Next, which number existing here? The same number should be exist here also, no? Okay. So, take that the nearest number. Here 59 is there. So, 59 it's the nearest value. We can take it as 14. So, 143 into 3. Just to multiply this one, what you will get here? 3 3s 9, 3 4s 12. Next 3 1s 3 plus 1 4. So 429, that is less than 590. So next we will go for that next number. 144 into 4. Which number we are writing here? The same number you have to write here also, no? Okay, so 4 4 16. Again 4 4 16 plus 1 17. 4 1s 4 plus 1 5. 576. That is nearer to 590. Okay, but that is not exactly. So that's why go for that next number. 145 into 5. 5 5 is 25. 5 4 is 20 plus 2 is 22. Next 5 1 is 5 plus 2 7. 725 means which is more than 590. So always we have to take that nearest value, and that is that least lesser than that given value, right? So here we have to take that one as a 576. So 144 and here 4. What you will get here? 576. Next, take its difference. 0 minus 6 is equals to, which means 10 minus 6 is equals to 4, and here 8 minus 7 is equals to 1. That is 14. Next, bring down that another two numbers, that is 81. Okay. Next, the double of 74 is 148. Yes or no? 74 plus 74. Okay, this is 8 and this is 14. Okay, so 148. Next, here 148 is there, here 148 is there. So which number we can write? By seeing this one easily we can say that here 1 and here also 1. Okay, then only we will get that one as 1481 into 1 is equals to 1481. So 1481. Its difference is 0. Okay, now what is the square root here? What is the square root of that given number now? That is 0.741. Which option is correct? Option D is correct. That is 0.741. Is it clear? Next, come to the next one. Okay, here Anish said that the product of his age and the square of his rank in the class is 128. And the product of the square of his age and his rank in class is 256. So according to that question, first you have to take that Anish said that the product of his age. So Anish, one of the boy is there, he is talking about two concepts. One is age, another one is rank. So he is comparing these two. Okay, so let age of Anish be some x. Okay, rank be some y. Two different concepts he is talking now. So that's why taken here two different variables x and y. Okay, so now what he is saying that, and the square of his rank in the class is 128. So according to that case 1, what he is saying, that is the product of age and the square of the rank, square of his rank, which means x into y square is equals to 128, he is saying. Okay, so let it be, take this one as equation number 1, and in that case 2, what he is saying? In that case 2, he is saying that the product of the square of his age, the product of the square of his age, so that is x square into and age and his rank, which means x square into y, which is equals to 256. So this is equation number 2. Okay, this is that given information what they given in that question I written. So now we need to simplify that 1 divided by 2. Equation number 1 divided by 2. Okay, so here what is that? X into y square whole by x square into y. Okay, so y 1 times gets cancelled, x 1 time gets cancelled. Now the leftover ones, which is equals to 128 by 256. So 128 ones, 128 ones, 128 twos, 256. Okay. Now here the leftover ones, y by x is equals to 1 by 2. Y by x is equals to 1 by 2. Now here after cross multiplication, you will get this one as 2y is equal to x. What is that relation? 2y is equals to x. This is, take it as one third equation. Take that one as a third equation. Now substitute equation 3 in equation 1 or 2, that is your wish. I am going to substitute in that equation number 1. Okay, so what is that equation number 1 we written here? That is x into y square is equals to 128. This is also related to algebraic equations, so that one also we will discuss later. But here except this one we can't simplify this, so that's why we have to go through this. So here what is that value of 2y? 2y is equal to x. So at the place of x we can write the 2y. 2y value is equal to x value they are saying. So at the place of x we can substitute that 2y, no? So 2y into y square is equals to 128. So from this one, y into y square is equals to y cube is equals to 128. 2 becomes as division. So 2 ones, 2 64s. So here y cube is equals to 64. Y cube is equals to 64. So we can write this one as y cube is equals to, we can write this one as 64. So here prime factorization of 64, okay, that is 2 32s, next 2 16s, 2 8s, 2 4s and 2 2s, here 2 1s. Okay, so that is the prime factorization, no? So we can write this one as 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we can write this one as 2 power 6, but we need here 2 y power something. What is that power here? 3 only, no? Something power 3. So in that manner how we can write this one? Okay, so just take that one as pairs here, 2 2s 4, 2 2s 4 and 2 2s 4. We can write this one as 4 cube also, no? Shall we write like that? So 64 we can write it as 4 cube also. Okay, so here cube and cube gets cancelled, so here y is equals to 4. What is the value of y here? Y is equals to 4. Now what they are asking? The age of Anish. So age of Anish, what is the age here? So y we taken here as that rank. So rank is equals to 4 they are saying. Okay, but what about that age? Age means x, no? So what is the value of x? Now substitute that 4 here. What you will get? 4 4s 16. Okay, so x is equals to, so here we got that y is equals to 4, no? We got that rank as 4. Now here x is equals to y square, y is equals to 4. So substitute in that x into y square is equals to 128. So we got that y is equals to 4, no? So x into y square, 4 square is equals to 128. So x into 4 square is equals to 16 is equals to 128. So x is equals to 128 by 16. So 128 by 16 is equals to how much? Here also we can say that 128 into 16. So that is, which is equals to 2 8s and here 2 64s. 8 1s, 8 8s. So which is equals to x is equals to 8. Okay. Now it is satisfying or not? See here. So x is equals to, we got that 8. So the age of Anish is 8. His rank is 4. According to that first case, what they are saying? The product of his age and the square of his rank, which is equals to 128 they are saying. Okay. Now come to that second condition. What is that? The product of the square of that age into the rank. So 8 8s 64 into 4. So 4 4s 16, 4 6 24 plus 1 25. So it is satisfying or not? So which one we got? Y value we got. So Y is that rank, not age. Already starting we taken that let age be X and rank be Y we taken. So rank we got it as 4. Again if you substituted that one, we will get that age. So that age is equals to now 8 years. So what they are asking? The age of Anish is 8 years. Is it clear? So option D is correct. So up to here in this video we discussed 1 to 6 questions, right? So in that next video we will discuss that 7 to 12 questions. Okay.